Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric, and today a Xbox announcement was made. I've been talking a little bit about Game Pass a lot lately and their Xbox Play Games Anywhere, and just, with all the news of cloud gaming recently with Google Stadia shutting down and Game Pass actually making the big announcement that they made $3 billion, plus the Keystone tease yesterday with Phil Spencer. It seems like Game Pass is kind of like on a roll right now. And the new announcement is that Xbox Game Pass Cloud Gaming is coming to the Meta Quest. So if you've been following the channel, I've been all about the Quest like the last few months. Been playing it, even doing emulators, all sorts of stuff on it. Now Game Pass is coming to it. And that's exciting. Now, hold your horses real quick. It doesn't mean we're going to have virtual reality games of every single game that's on there right now, but it's a start. Being able to have another device in addition to PCs, consoles, tablets, mobile phones, the upcoming Keystone, we now have the Quest as a different device that opens up a whole world of accessibility to Xbox's gaming ecosystem, which is what the whole idea of Xbox Cloud and Play Anywhere and Game Pass is anyway. The accessibility to grow, I guess, a community of gamers across the Game Pass brand, and it's working. So yeah, you can see they announced Tuesday it's bringing its popular cloud gaming Xbox Game Pass to MetaQuest 2 platform. Didn't offer an official release date, so there's no official release date. The two companies announced a new partnership during the MetaConnect, which is basically their showcase for MetaQuest. This will be the first time Xbox Game Pass has been available on a wireless, standalone virtual reality platform. Microsoft and Meta were quick to clarify that gamers won't be able to play all the titles in virtual reality. They said you'll be able to play 2D games with your Xbox controller projected on a massive screen on Quest. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said during the event. Xbox Game Pass is always adding new games, so Quest 2 owners will have an ever-evolving library to choose from. So you're going to be playing the 2D games on a big, massive virtual screen. Whether this means you get to have like a virtual game room, maybe you can have customization options. A lot of these games and apps have the ability for you to have, like, I guess, your own MetaQuest, metaverse environment. You can know, like, for example, some of them have like spatials and stuff, Horizon Worlds, Vacation Simulator, all these. So maybe they'll make some kind of like a big screen app. You have like your living room. Maybe it'll be like a living room or a game room with a virtual Xbox in it. I think that sounds like it would be pretty cool. Maybe I'm the only one that's excited about this because, maybe it'd be kind of cool to hang out in the metaverse and play Xbox games with your friends. So this is having hundreds of games on a massive virtual screen is exciting and another way for Microsoft to grow its cloud platform, especially with Google Stadia shutting down. Microsoft and Meta are also working towards greater integration of the Quest 2 with other Microsoft applications such as Microsoft 365. Microsoft also pointed out that while fans won't be able to play Halo Infinite in VR just yet, the popular game will be available on the Quest 2 along with the Xbox Game Pass library. The game streaming service has been lucrative, with Xbox Game Pass earning Microsoft nearly $3 billion last year alone. Given the popularity of the cloud platform, it's clear why Microsoft is seeking to expand its reach. And I talked about this yesterday. Somebody in my comments was all like, "Yeah, it made $3 billion, but how much? They haven't ran a profit." It takes time. I don't run $1 billion company, but I know I didn't make $3 billion off of anything I ever did. I think this success with Game Pass and their expansion with different devices and stuff is going to make this the norm. I know there's a lot of people still in my comment section that are incredibly against cloud gaming, which is fair. Me, I'm kind of in the middle. I'm not against using the cloud to try out a game. It's part of the subscription service. If you have Game Pass Ultimate or PlayStation Plus Premium, the cloud streaming is part of the thing you're paying for at no extra cost, right? So I'm paying for Game Pass Ultimate. I'm going to use the feature of cloud gaming to try out the games. And then I can always install or download them immediately off of Game Pass. That's awesome. I could play a brand new game on Game Pass day one via the cloud, see if I like it. And if I like it enough, I will immediately install it. And if I really like it enough, I will go and buy it. So it's like a way of test driving a video game. And I know there's people that are still like, oh well, you need to own the game. This day and age, I love physical media. Behind this green screen over here that I was too lazy to set up, I have tons of physical games for all the consoles, modern and retro. I always support physical when I can. But this day and age, when you put a physical game in, you have to download an update anyway. So at this point, it's like, what's the point? Let's say I go and buy Street Fighter V today. I have to download patches that aren't included on this disc. So the game that I'm going to be playing anyway is not on here. This is just a license. So it's a double-edged sword. I'm not completely against physical, but it's becoming kind of like a pointless aspect this day and age to even, I don't know. And I hate that I'm saying that. We're always going to have our physical games from the retro years and stuff, but cloud gaming is going to be the norm. And I'm not saying that I'm all for an all digital age, but there's absolutely nothing we can do about it with the $30 billion that like Game Pass is getting and stuff. So I'm on a side tangent here. Back to the Quest. This is another thing that's of the future. They've been trying to get VR to become a thing for quite some time. The PSVR, the Vive. Got the Vive like in 2016. There's still a lot of stuff and a lot of work that they have to do with virtual reality. It's not perfect yet, but you can tell that the main thing that all these companies want to do is set up this metaverse, like a real life Ready Player One, for people to connect no matter where they're at in a virtual metaverse setting. And whether we like it or not, it's going to happen. Now, I like the idea of using it to an extent. I'm still a big advocate of actually going out and doing things and socializing with people in person. But then, I have friends in different countries, different states. It's cool to be able to mingle with them on stuff. So stepping in the right direction with Game Pass, putting it as something that can be accessible on the Meta Quest is a no-brainer. And it opens up a whole new audience of gamers that will probably play these games on their Meta Quest. It's a standalone device. You don't need a TV. You don't need a PC. You don't need a mobile phone. And you'll be able to play all the accessibility that you can with Game Pass games. So it's another avenue. It's another revenue stream for them. It's another, I guess, way of Microsoft adding on to the user base that just granted them $3 billion. So I personally think it's going to be cool. Now, whether eventually they incorporate Quest technology, which is the rumor, Microsoft is supposed to be working with Quest a lot more, remains to be seen. I think it would be cool. I would like to see something with virtual reality in the Xbox. Maybe there'll be some games developed on Game Pass exclusively through the cloud to use with the virtual reality. I don't know. Halo and VR sounds pretty cool, but I think we're seeing the development of an awesome partnership. So what are your thoughts down below? Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.